stepped in the scene with his Trinidad James loafers on and no socks, I was like, turn around and go home. Turn around and go home. I can't with him. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life TV. I am Poetry. You are here for a breakdown of Ready to Love Season 2. It's on the OWN network. This is the casting special review, so to speak. This is the time that I can be judgy as hell. We are being introduced to the new cast members for this year, and I could base my opinions on what they look, what they say, what they sound like, and that's exactly what I'm going to do for you. It was said before that Ready to Love was going to begin on October 5th, so I thought it was going to start tonight. That's not true. It's not going to start now until October 12th, but since I had to rewatch the casting special all over again, they gave me opportunity to get this video right here done, because I wasn't even sure if I was going to do the casting special. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please feel free to do so. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so that way you can be notified of every video that posts on this channel. If you like what I'm saying, hit the thumbs up. Let me and YouTube know that you like being here. Comment on the video. I love conversation and sharing on all your social media networks. Alright, y'all, let's get into it. Ready to Love is a TV show, a reality TV show, bringing 20 black couples together in search of love. Now, we're not gonna say they're gonna walk away with a ring on their finger, but they at least want to walk away with somebody that they could build a relationship with. Okay. This show is put together by Will Packer and is hosted by your nephew Tommy Miles. They have it set in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you live within a 2-hour radius, I think that what it was. I remember put the casting call up on my page before. So I think it's if you live within a 2-hour radius of Atlanta area, you were able to be on this show. I really wish that they had moved into a new city this year. Not that I don't like Atlanta, but it gave it a more nationwide flavor. Like move it to Philly, you know, the city of brotherly love. Ain't that Philadelphia? I think so. Chicago, Chi-Town. You know, give it a more better name than Black Ink. You know what I'm saying? Houston, Texas. I know Houston is rich with black people, with money. DC, hey, go even to St. Louis. Yeah, it's some black singles there. They tried it on Baptist, which is horrible, but it's some black singles out there that's ready for love. I wish they could have moved to another major city, but okay, for year 2, let's go ahead and kick it on off in the ATL again, where the population of men is supposed to be a population of women. Let me flip that around. It's 20 women to 1 man in the city of Atlanta. I'm very surprised to hear them statistics. But I wonder if they including, if it's 20 women to 1 man, if that 1 man is a hetero male or bisexual male, because there's a lot of homosexual population in ATL, transgender population, and are they included in that statistic? I believe majority of these women on here are looking for hetero relationship. I believe so. I think one of them said, you know, she don't mind bending a dude over, but we will get to her later. So this is gonna be real quick, real brief. We just gonna go through the people. I'm gonna flash up somewhere on this screen they pictures. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for it. But I'm gonna flash up their pictures. I took them off of OWN network site. Okay, so we start off with London. London is 41 years old. He's a thickums, bald head with a drawn in beard. Now, the first thing that got me about London is wearing some red high top shoes. And I was once told before by a man told me this, that you never trust a man with red shoes on because they don't know how to show discretion. And so far, I have been, every red dude I've met that has worn red shoes around me, during the time period that they have those red shoes on, they are not being very discreet at all. They telling somebody's business if it's not their own. I'm just saying, that's just from my experience. So that was the first thing that threw me about London. But his beard, his drawn in beard, I know brothers are, going to get cosmetics done. They going to get hair extensions in. They getting fill-ins and lashes and getting the eyebrow. Brothers are doing it all these days, to stay looking prim and proper for themselves. They want to look just as good as the women look just as good. At least in the ATL, I know for certain that these brothers like to be fashionable. Okay, but you could clearly see that his beard is drawn in. Now, he's originally from Houston, and he was showing some photos of him going through the Houston photos all the way up to the ATL days. You could see he had a beard, kind of scruff, and his beard kind of went along his jawline. But his drawn in beard goes, pew, right across his mustache. Bruh, I saw it. Blend. I'm going to tell you to blend the same way I'm telling my sister Divine to blend. Now, he said that he is basically a thought magnet, a thought pocket magnet, if you so will. It depends on if he has his glasses on. He appears to be the businessman. He's the son of an athlete or a football player or something of that sort. And when he takes his glasses off, he becomes Superman. He's Clark Kent here, the smart businessman. He takes them off, he becomes Superman in a thought pocket magnet. Dude, if you are attracting thoughts, then you must be one yourself. That's all I'm saying. Birds of a feather flock together. That's all I'm saying about you, London. All right, so then what was his job? I forgot what his occupation was. I forgot to write down everybody's occupation, but we're gonna move on to it. Our next brother is Darren. Darren is a wellness company owner. At first, I didn't know what the fuck Darren was because it said that he was an entrepreneur. I was like, what, you a drug dealer? Why are you just saying entrepreneur? He owns a wellness company. Or was that him that said that? Was it him? Nope, that wasn't him. That was Brent. My bad. Let's go back. Darren is 35, owns a wellness company, mental health wellness company or something like that. He likes to work out. He had the little mohawk with the side parts right there. He's originally from Ohio. And one of the things that I learned about Atlanta is majority of the people that live in Atlanta are implants. It's very rare that you can find somebody that's born there. And usually if it is, it's usually women. I don't think I've ever met a guy who was actually born in Atlanta. I don't think I ever have. If you're born in Atlanta and you on this channel and you're a male, let me know down in the comment section. It's very rare that I meet a guy that's born. Usually they go there because they went to Bourne House and they went to what's the other school, Clark, and they went to some school down there and they ended up there. But he's from Ohio originally. He left his last relationship because she didn't dream big enough. She was comfortable where she was at. She was complacent in what she was doing. She probably felt she had her shit together. She didn't need to reach for higher stars. But Darren is a dreamer. He's a dreamer. He had bigger plans, bigger ideas, and he was going to leave that city. And you see he's in Atlanta right now. So you know what happened? His last chick proposed to him. He agreed he was going to marry her. But he soon learned that it was only a plot to keep him to stay in Ohio. She figured that if she proposed to him, he wasn't going to move to Atlanta. He figured if he agreed to it, she was going to move to Atlanta and it didn't work out that way. So bye-bye that relationship. He says that he likes to be independently together. And I noticed one thing about Darren is that he likes to go commando. I don't know if y'all knew that, but just about every picture they showed of Darren, a lot of them had a shirt off. A lot of these brothers got nice abs. I can't even front. A lot of them got nice abs. He had his shirt off a lot, and you could clearly tell he didn't have no drawers on in none of those pictures. Not man one of them. He's a commando. Bam. Okay. I got you, Darren. Our next brother is Chimuku. We like to just call him Chica. He's a 42-year-old barber. He's been living in the ATL for 16 years, and he's been in some long-term relationships. Chica can't commit. Will Packer and Tommy Miles were both saying, oh, well, one thing is, we know he could withstand a long-term relationship. Okay, one of his relationships was 3 years long. The other relationship was 10 years long. Brothers, Will Packer and Tommy Miles, what we see here is a brother who can't commit to the end. He's the one of them type of brothers that will be in a relationship with you forever and never put a ring on it. But he say he ready for it now. He ready for somebody to love. He ready for somebody to be his soulmate, his better half. He wants them to make him better and him make them better as well. We gonna see, Chica. We gonna see. And I keep calling him Chica. It's Chiku. Oh, it's a Chica. I thought it was Chica. Chika. Chica. If I'm wrong, y'all let me know. Correct it in the comment section. Okay, so of London, Darren, and Chica, all three of them was some handsome dudes. Probably not necessarily my type physically when I look at them, but still handsome enough. Okay, so we're gonna go on to some of the ladies. Just some of the ladies. Alexis, who thinks she's an alpha male. She wants a man who could take the lead. And if they don't, she gonna run right over their ass. Or bend them over if they into that type of thing. I said, did this motherfucker just say that she would bend to do it over? That's why I made the point to say they don't mind somebody that's gonna be bisexually fluid. They don't mind it. Cause she's saying like she don't mind. If you want her to bend you over, bend over, bend over, bend over. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Yes. Alexis is your girl. She said a lot of men can't handle that. These days a damn lie. I bet you they will. They'll bend over for you real quick. They just ain't gonna tell you in the first meeting. You probably tell them when you first get them, look, I'll bend your ass over if you don't treat me right. Anywho, Alexis, like I say, she claims she wants to be submissive. She likes a little competition. Bring it on. Alexis is a lie. A lie and the truth ain't in her. She don't want to be submissive to nobody. If you got that competitive mindset, you willing to bend a dude over. You sitting here telling us that you gonna run over a dude if he shows any sign of weakness. Sis, you don't want to be submissive, because if those are the things that you did not want, you wouldn't stay in those relationships. But you gonna choose to stay in there and just bend them over. Bend over, bend over, bend over. I wish I could see my bend over. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Alexis, girl, stop lying. Stop lying, girl. You putting on airs. You putting on airs. Oh, I wish I had brought my other phone up here, because I was live tweeting during the show, and I was making comments about these people doing the live tweets, but that's all right. We gonna roll right to it. We have Divine. She's 44. I think she just said she's from the ATL. I don't remember if she said she was from anywhere else. My only comment for Divine was the blend. I'm not sure if it was her doing her own makeup or the show did her makeup, but she was a bit orange, and then she got a bit light skin right there, and I just needed her to blend right there. But other than that, I love me some Divine, baby. I love me some Divine. And I know y'all like, damn, poetry, why you got to pull out the negative first? That was the only comment I had about Divine, was the blinging. And sister girl, she hit me up on Twitter. She said, duly noted. I'm saying, she understood. There ain't no shade in between us. I am loving her. I'm loving her, baby. She say, I ain't finna chase nobody. I don't feel I have to. And I agree with you. I've been the same way, which is probably why I'm single right now. But she said she ain't gonna need to chase nobody. But while she's still young and hot, tender, looking good, looking finer than wine, they better bring it, baby. They better bring it. And she's not really into having kids. She may have one little egg stuck there in the back, but she's gonna try to leave it back there as long as possible, if she can leave it there, period. I heard you, Divine girl. I heard you. The last little dude she was with was 34. He was a little boy toy. I understand. I understand, girl, being a woman of my caliber as well. Me being 46. The last dude I was with was 10 years younger than me too. I did fall in love with that motherfucker. He was supposed to be a boy toy and shit didn't happen that way. But anyway, moving on. Let's go to Kimber. Kimber is 34. I don't remember if she said she was from anywhere else other than Atlanta as well. Her last boo was a liar, pants on fire. Kimber says that she was with this bruh. He said he was laying floor. She thought he had his own business. The producer was like, was he laying a girl named Floor? No, she said, I hope he wasn't laying nothing like that, because he in jail now. He laying Bubba 65234. That's what he laying. So Kimber, only thing I had negative to say about Kimber too, her walk was killing me. Practicing your shoes, baby, before you go on concrete, because it looked like you was like losing a little balance. You know what I'm saying? You was kind of like walking like a twisty bottle. Yeah, other than that, girl, I love the chocolatey. I love the chocolatiness. The melanin was popping, sis. I love her charisma. She seems easy going and lighthearted. Majority, matter of fact, the women, I think I pretty much liked all of them. I wasn't too much feeling Alexis, though. The first girl I talked about that wanted to be somebody, I wasn't feeling her. These are just first impressions, though. You know, I may change my mind at the drop of a dime. Okay, so Will Packer claims that the men this year are not going to be always in control. That was one of the things that I did have a problem once I watched season 1. I binge watched season 1. Was that the way that they had the dynamic, like they said, the women are 20-1 in Atlanta, but so the men were choosing who they wanted to be with, which was like common to what the demographic or the dating structure is in Atlanta. I felt it should have been necessary for the women to, I don't know, I guess I was going to say for the women to be able to choose. Like, they should have had a plethora of men and the number of women should have been lower. You know, to flip the game around, make it more men than women so we can have better options. Because in Atlanta, what we don't have is options. We seem to have 20 men vying for the same dude, so we're always fighting each other, you know, to get that one man's attention. I kind of wish they would have flipped that around and made it more men than women, and the women are the ones who picking and choosing and popping them off like that. But they said this year it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to flip-flop back and forth. Sometimes the men will be in control. Sometimes the women will be in control. Now, I do remember last season, too, that the women was able to vote some men off. That's how they ended up with them damn scrubs that they had. They also claimed that the cast is going to be more mature. I'm not sure what he meant by more mature, because so far from the people that we've met, they don't seem too much more mature than the cast from last year. We had that one dude, Aaron, that was playing games. I'm quite sure there's an Aaron in this group. You can't make me believe there's not. And for some reason, I think that Aaron is Jordan. I really do. I just feel like that Aaron is going to be Jordan. Or the other dude, what's his name? Brent. I'm going to talk about Brent next. I feel like Jordan or Brent is going to be the Aaron of this show. The ones who claim that they're there for looking for love, but then they're not committal. They're not committal. So he also said the cast is more diverse. They come from different walks in life. But like I said, so far they don't seem to be too far different than last year's cast, other than their occupations. And I noticed that a lot of these people are transplants. And it seems for me, majority of the people who I was really rocking with came from the Midwest. I don't know if it's a Midwest thing. I'm from the STL, shawty. I don't know if that's what it was about, but most of the people, like the ones from Ohio and Detroit and St. Louis, in Michigan, those are the ones that I drew to the most on this cast. It must be the flavor. It must be the flavor. Like, you can almost pick out a St. Louis person anywhere you go. But okay, let's keep moving. Brent was our next person. Brent, age 39. He was the one that said entrepreneur. And I was like, bro, what the fuck do you do? What is it that you do? He owns a mental health agency. The other guy was a wellness fitness guru, you know. He owns a mental health agency. Why you just didn't put that you was he's an entrepreneur. Anyway, he's the brother with the gray hair. Some of his shots, he looked like he has blonde hair, but his hair is gray. He said he started turning gray when he was like 11 years old. And he claimed that his gray hair is a magnet for women. Women are curious. They want to touch it, run their fingers through it. You know, he only 39. Got that grayed out hair. I thought he had dyed his hair for real. I did. I thought he was dyed his hair. But Brent is the one, and this is the reason why I say I think he may be the Aaron of the group. He hangs on to his old relationships as friends. They're all friends. What woman is that comfortable with you having all your exes as your friends? Because we know one of them chicks right there ain't let go. Now, he said, because he kind of sort of admitted it in a funny kind of way, he said that he cool with it, you know. They ain't. Of course they not going to be. Of course they not going to be. You must be giving them some type of reason to be. You must be leading them on, I think. You know, which is one reason why you can't let these motherfuckers go. When the relationship is over, it's over. Done with. Tenfold, bro. Are you cool with they men? Or do they even have men? They still waiting on Brent to come back around. Brent and Jordan. That's my two right here that I'm thinking maybe kind of Aaron-esque. Okay. Moving on. Tandi. Tandi is another one of my favorites. I had a message for her too. I'm gonna give the negatives first. In her interview, I think she had the top and the bottom lashes on. They was a bit much. It looked like spiders had jumped on her face. Then they just landed right there and they just rolled to the interview with her. But Tandi is cute as fuck. She is gorgeous. Like her pictures that she was showing us, baby, angles, and working on work. It's just that interview thing right there. Just that only in the interview, Tandi girl. I love you. She's from Michigan. She's a singer. I forgot what she said her nickname was up in Michigan, but you know, whatever. She's 42. I love her energy. She says that she likes tall men. Will Packer got a problem with that. That she only likes tall men. I'm sorry, Will. I'm 5 feet tall. I only like tall men too. I don't want no short man. I don't want no man that's my height. Make me look like I'm dating my son or my brother. Give me some inches. Give me some inches on there. No, they ain't gotta be too much taller. My tallest boyfriend was 6'4". I think he was 6'4". Yeah, he was 6'4", I think. And I came to his navel, so that was kind of awkward. But you know, he was still sexy and all that there. But still, I understand. The tall men are sexy. There's something about them. You know. But we didn't find out what her version of tall is, because tall can start like 5'7" above 5'8". I think the average man is like 5'8", 5'9". Like Keena Daddy is like 5'10" to me, which is not really, for men, they don't really consider that to be tall, I don't think. I don't know what the standard is, but for me it was tall. I'm 5 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how short Tandi is, how tall Tandi is. You know, anyway, she wants tall men. And Will and Tommy both say that she is too aggressive. Fuck that. She is the bomb.com. I love me some Tandi. Y'all cats intimidated by a strong, assertive woman who knows what the fuck she wants. Sit down, clowns. Tandi is in town. That's how I feel about that. I hope that her and Divine get along. My other sister that I wanted to, I hope they get along. They seem like they have the same energy and that they could possibly be good friends outside of this show. So I hope they don't clash. I want Tandi and Divine to be like this. I just do. I know we here for love, but we can create sisterhood while we're watching this show as well. All right, so we're going to move on to, is this our last two? No, we got Jimmy Jones, 39. I was going to say 99. 39 from Decatur. He looks like a Marion. He actually looks like my little play brother. Well, I ain't spoke to him I don't know how long. Anyway, that's who Jimmy looked like. Is it like a Marion older brother? He seemed like he is a guy who can keep you laughing. He has a natural smile on his face that always look like he's just happy all the time when he speak. He's been previously married for 3 years, but he needs a woman who can care for him. He said he's needy. He like, you know, he don't want to meet a girl on Sunday, ask her to go out on a date, and she like, well, maybe on Friday. He like, what happened to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? What the heck is going on with that? He's needy. He needs attention. He needs affection. He needs to be around you. Want you to call him. I believe Jimmy is the dude that as soon as your date is over, he already done hit your phone up like, hit me when you get home. And then if you ain't called when you get home, like, you made it there yet? And then when you wake up in the morning, he just first on the phone like, good morning, boo. I think that's Jimmy, y'all. He also said he is ready to start a family right now. All right, so now we go on to Nina. She is 32. She's a realtor. Nina reminds me of Ashley from season 1. I don't know if it's just the haircut, the way that she articulates her words, the fact that she's melanated just like Ashley, but she reminds me of Ashley from season 1. Before I go on any further, if y'all watch season 1, Ashley and Alex are no longer together. I just watched her interview explaining why she left that shit alone. And I didn't see his rolling out interview where he talked about her in a way that made her feel uncomfortable. But yeah, Ashley said she done with that man. She done with their shenanigans. And I wonder if since they couldn't bring Ashley back to start over again, did they just want to find somebody that was like Ashley? And that's who Nina reminds me of. Well, Nina tells us that her last boo, she was sitting there on his computer looking up something. She typed in the letter G, and all of a sudden, all this gay stuff popped up. Midget porn. And all kind of, it was all kind of stuff. I was like, what the woo. So she said that made her curious. So she started going to his photos and his pictures and his videos on his computer. And she came across him smashing another dude. Well, ain't that common in Atlanta? That's what I thought. I thought that was kind of almost the norm. I'm so serious. Oh, yes. She found out that he was an undercover lover for a brother, and yeah, she felt she'd been duped. She'd been led astray. She'd been run amok. That's how Nina was feeling. She already has a 7-year-old son. She says she's willing to have another baby because of how much love and affection that young man has brought to her life. She can't think of anybody more precious than her son. I love that her son is her world, and she's ready to have another one. So yeah, Nina ready for family. So Nina ready for family and Jimmy ready for family. We got a match right there. They only 7 years apart in age. Okay. So then we got Mario from Jackson, Mississippi. He said Kevin Hart is his cousin and Morris Chestnut is his brother. I heard you, bro. He said, but when he meet the women, they want that Morris Chestnut and Kevin Hart money. He ain't got that. I forgot what they said that Mario did. They did show it, but I don't remember. He's an adrenaline junkie. He likes to jet ski. He probably would skydive. He would bungee jump. Fast cars. He like all that type of stuff. He's previously married. He was married for 6 years. But he said that she wanted to wear the pants in the family. And he ain't about that life. The way he was raised, the man leads the household. He gonna need to have a woman that understands that. Plain and simple. He already has 3 daughters. Age 25. Yes, he's 41. He had a baby at 16. That's not uncommon. It's 25, 18, and 6. And he is already a granddaddy. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I hate to say this with my friends. I'm 46. Y'all know this, right? Every time I see my friends post on Facebook or Instagram about their grandchildren, I'll be like, damn, y'all got grandchildren already? I'm 46. I'm at the age that I probably should be starting to have grandkids. I don't want to have grandkids till after I turn 50, though. My daughter, I don't think she want to have kids. That's what she's back and forth on that. I don't know. If she don't have, I'm gonna start taking in adoptive children just so I can have that youth around me. I love being around babies and youth and toddlers and stuff like that. So anyway, that's okay. Mario wants to lead his household. He gonna have problems because he's in a group of very strong, dominant women. I don't see one yet that. Yeah, yes he do. I think Aisha may fall for him just because of the type of relationship that she used to be in. If he's not abusive and dominant, then I could see it, but she may take that as abusive. So who else? Who else could be with him? I think Mario. He got them 3 kids though, cause maybe Reva. Ashima. Maybe it's Shima. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna see who's gonna be with Mario. Moving on, y'all. Reva. How many people I got left? I got a lot of people left. I need to go and cut this stuff short. Reva is 43 from Gary, Indiana. She's a PK. She said she got pregnant after 4 pumps and doing the Uchi Coochie. Just, her son is 26. She former military. She's 22. She was in the military for 22 years in the Navy. Trust is going to be hard to earn for Reva. Getting her trust is gonna be hard. She walked away from an 11-year marriage. She ain't about no bullshit. She wants D that's gonna be her own D. No nonsense. That if you don't know, they said D is determination. No, she wants somebody whose dick not gonna stray. You know what I'm saying? Reva ain't gonna be about playing no games. She tired of that. She's been done with that. You know what I'm saying? Then we have Kerry. He's 51. He's from Pontiac, Michigan. He's a sales rep, and he sounds like a used car salesman to me. Everything that came out of his mouth, I was like, he lying. And you know how I know he lying? Because his mouth moving. That's how I felt about Kerry. He said he done had failed marriages. I don't know how many marriages there were, but he done had failed marriages, plural. He got a grown son that he raised by himself, and now he ready to find love. Kerry think he the shit. Kerry thinks he the shit. I saw it in his face, the way he walked, the way he talked. Aisha, she looks like the younger version of my auntie. She's 37. She was in an abusive relationship. She didn't say abusive, but the fact that the police had to be called, she immediately went to a shelter. She was in an abusive relationship. She was homeless immediately after that, with her kids, and she wants somebody that has a sense of community, somebody who likes to help the homeless, things like that. She's probably a protester and whatever. You know, Aisha needs somebody that's down with her. You know, somebody that's down, that's black power with her. Then we have Terrell from Milwaukee, 42. He's also a preacher kid. He claims he's a bad boy. I don't buy it. I don't believe it at all. You sound like you're lying to me, Terrell. He goes on to tell this story about how he was having sex with this 26-year-old chick. She was 18. And they asked him, how did that come about? He never did answer how that came about. He went on to go say, well, she came by my mama's house, and that's how my mama found out I was having sex at 18. Boy, let me tell you. Most bad boys I know probably started having sex around 12 or 13. They didn't wait till they turned 18. But just something about the words that were coming out of your mouth, I just thought you was a liar. I don't trust Terrell. I don't. Moving on to Cristina, age 33. She looks like Maddie in the face to me. I gave y'all opinions about Maddie in one of the lives. She likes to drink, live it up, party, you know, live the good life. Let me tell you though, Cristina, her motherfucking shape, baby. Baby, I need to get like you. Her boobs was like paragabon. Her waistline was like shoo, shoo, ah, that baby. Baby, her motherfucking body was banging. Yes, Cristina girl. Yes. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Although she looks a bit draggish in the face. Okay. Cute though. Still cute. Just, you know, yeah, whatever. Then there's Angie. She's 37 from the STL. Shawty from St. Louis, from my hometown. Hey, girl, hey. Probably cousins and stuff like that. What high school you go to, Angie, girl? What high school did you go to? Anyway, I don't know her. If any of my St. Louis viewers watch this show, y'all know who Angie is. Y'all let me know. Tell her I said, hey, girl, hey. She said she wants a financially stable man. It used to be about the D. You know, that used to be number one on her list, but she had to move that down to number two because she wants somebody that's financially stable. If they ain't stable in their pockets, then she don't want to rock with them. You know what I'm saying? Then she said, you know, somebody that wants to take her home, and, you know, that's number two now. So she going to bump sex down to 3. Because if number 2 work out good, then she can make number 3 work. Finances is the most important thing for her, and she loves a little roughneck. I know, girl, you from the STL. I know how you love a little roughneck. I know how STL brothers be. Yes, Michael, 40 years old, from Beaufort, Georgia. He's a truck driver. He's a hoe. Every truck driver I know is a hoe. Every truck driver I know is a hoe. And he has an elongated head. Hoe. I know that uniform. Dude is a FedEx delivery driver. He may not have a job after telling that story about going up in that lady's house and she was trying to seduce him by dropping her robe, you know. You may not have a job now, Michael. I know. From Beaufort, Georgia. I think I said that. Then we have John. John is 36, from Jefferson City, Georgia. I'm not sure where that's at in comparison to ATM. He stepped in the scene with his Trinidad James loafers on and no socks. I was like, turn around and go home. Turn around and go home. I can't with him already. I couldn't take him seriously, y'all. I'm sorry. I told y'all I'm judgmental. I couldn't take him because if it was me, I wouldn't be able to focus on him. John thinks he's the bee's knees. He thinks he's the bee's knees. He said he's a spiritual person. Somebody, I guess, that's recently found the Lord. and he might want to Bible thump you over the head with what he's thinking, because now that he's a spiritual man, he looking for his soulmate. So if you can't be his soulmate, he don't want to rock with you. He's been celibate for 2 years, which is probably how long he's been with the Lord. And now he's at the place that he don't want to seal the deal unless he's finna get married to you. I mean, I ain't finna knock it, but he just seemed like he finna be a holy roller and gonna try to roll over you with his principles. That's what I saw. Then we have a Sheila. She's 39. She's from Mobile, Alabama, girl. Hey, a female comedian. I have seen her before. She is funny as fuck. Man, gut buster laughing. She's a funny ass comedian. When she first came on the screen, I was like, damn, I know her from somewhere. But then they said she was from Mobile. I was like, no, I don't know her. Then she said she's a comedian. I was like, I know her. She is funny, y'all. She is funny. She said she always seems to fall in the homegirl category. A lot of comedians I know get that vibe. Like, most of the people that they meet is on the job, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, when she's traveling around, and because she's funny and she can make them laugh, and she, down to earth, she falls into that friend zone. That's my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? But she wants to date. She says it's been 4 or 5 years that she's been alone at Christmas and Valentine's Day and birthday. She's tired of it. She wants somebody to be there with her, a companion. And I understand. Sister girl. I understand. Well, that is the cast for Ready to Love, y'all. I think it's going to be a good season, a good year. Since this is the only reality show I'm doing this fall season, I'm looking forward to it. When I watched season 1, I was really drawn to it. And I was like, damn, I wish I knew this was on and I would have reviewed it while it was on. And now that they have a season 2, I'm here for it. Let me know if y'all watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe like I said at the beginning of the video. And come on back next week for Ready to Love. Peace.